I meant to go here in studio mode and test it out to see if it was working, but I guess, just going there is fine too. Hi, Pimplories. I appear to have one eye that's like always awake right now, and one eye that's very sleepy. I think I need to go into my settings. Give me a sec. That doesn't seem quite right. Why? You're enjoying the disco music? I bought that song from like an online music library place a couple years ago for a big event collab thing with a bunch of VTuber merch, and I figured, why don't I use it more often sometimes, because it's a really good song. It gets copyright claim, but I know it won't get a strike, so it's worth it sometimes because it sounds good. Open. My settings are different! Let's put them both somewhere in the middle. What? Now my sleepy eye is reversed sides! Maybe, I was gonna say maybe I just had a sleepy eye IRL. But... I don't think IRL sleepy eye would switch sides. So, hold on. I think that's better. I know the default with these ones is kind of more on the slightly sleepy side, but I kind of don't hate it when the default's on this kind of sleepy side. It's not like bedroom eyes, but it's just kind of relaxing and chill and nice. And then when we have a reason, we can go full. That's the one thing, in my opinion, that 2D has over 3D. The ability to just, go. There's nothing... I'm very lucky. My 3D is beautiful. But there's nothing that quite beats 2D expressions sometimes. Just to... I'm watching you look. You think you're watching me, but I'm watching you. Through the stream. Just me staring. Making sure you're eating your vegetables. While we stream. And making sure you plan to touch grass on the weekend. I've actually been really enjoying doing a weekly check-in of what did you guys do to touch grass. I'm almost tempted to oh god, where are the redeems? I don't. Oh, there it is. It's really small. That's fine. I'll go on it later. I almost want to commission some sort of art and post it every week, and then you guys know when you see it, it's the check-in. I'm really bad at touching grass, and it's just kind of nice having a way to motivate each other. Also, Govinaz, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. Thank you for the 2 months. Is candy a vegetable? Candy carrots is a vegetable. It's just like carrots boiled in just like sugar. When I was a kid, it was the only vegetable I wanted. I've learned the error of my ways now. I understand. Hold on, where's my timer? There we go. Just so people don't come in and they're like, why aren't you doing anything? I like to make sure before I do the main thing of my stream that everyone knows. Everyone has time to come in. They know I'm live. Did I eat veggies? I did in fact eat my veggies. How dare you? How dare you accuse me of not eating my veggies? I had spinach for breakfast, okay, Darkus? Spinach for breakfast. Did you guys eat your veggies? I don't think so. I sure hope so, at least. But I have my doubts. Have you ate them? Why are you being so defensive? Because, Nibi, I'm offended that anyone would even fathom the idea that I would not eat my veggies. Adam Admittedly, I didn't eat veggies with lunch, but it was because I was running late for stream, and my option was instant ramen or skip lunch, so I chose eating! My stomach was feeling so empty. But for breakfast, I always have a spinach smoothie. And I find it the easiest way to make sure you get enough vegetables in your day, even if you hate vegetables, because spinach smoothies taste really good. Yeah. I eat the strangest things at the strangest times. What do you mean? A spinach smoothie is a very normal breakfast, thank you. It's literally a perfect breakfast food. It's incredibly normal. Incredibly normal. The only stuff in it is spinach and coconut water and hemp seeds and oatmeal. So that actually fills me. And strawberries and coconut water, which I think I already said. And like a tiny bit of stevia because I don't add a lot of fruit and I don't want to taste the spinach. Spinach smoothies are pretty good. No, like legit. I used to use them. I started drinking them, I think, in like middle school because I really, really hated greens. and then eventually I had enough that I was like, maybe greens aren't so bad. And then I started eating them. Spinach smoothies are the gateway drug into vegetables. Trust me. If you're too cowardly to try your veggies, if you're not quite ready to be talked into it, use the gateway drug. Spinach smoothies. Over time! It works! It works! Does eating spinach count as touching grass? Only if you put like barley grass juice in it and you touch it. Or you go to the store to buy spinach. Because then I guess it works. People hate peas for some odd reason. No, Darkest, I know why people hate peas. People hate peas because they overcook them. There's 3 reasons people hate peas. 1, they overcook them and then they turn into raisins. Have you guys ever had overcooked peas? They're all wrinkly and nasty and they're not even green anymore. They're like this nasty olive green. And then 2, people eat them canned. Canned peas are shit. The preservatives make them taste weird. The texture's all wrong. They're no good. They're no good. No good at all. The texture is bad, indeed. But if you get frozen peas and cook them properly, like not overcook them, just steam them a bit, the texture is actually completely different. I thought I didn't like peas until I cooked them properly once. And then I was like, wow, they're really good. It's just when they're overcooked, they're really gross and they have that, like, they kind of pop in your mouth and all that, like, really, really nasty squish comes out. But you can chew them. You can chew them when they're cooked properly. They're not crunchy, but they don't have that nasty texture at all. So I highly recommend if you ever want to venture into peas, just try frozen peas and cook them yourself. Don't trust anyone. Don't microwave them too. Microwaving peas ruins them. Microwaving anything ruins it. Unpopular opinion. Don't put weird microwaves, I guess, the wave thingies. It doesn't heat up my food. It just makes it soggy and slimy and disgusting. I haven't used a microwave in like over 10 years. No one's gonna make me use a microwave now. As soon as I was old enough to use a stove, it was just like the microwave had its last day. I was never touching that shit again. If you harvest them late, they become woody. I've never harvested peas. I just buy them. I'm lazy. Toaster oven does it much better? Well, toaster oven or air fryer heats up or cooks anything better, or refrying for like a few minutes on a frying pan. Or if you need to thaw out stuff, just think ahead and thaw it out in the fridge the night before. If you get into the habit of like thawing your food out the day before, you're not gonna go for junk food as often anyway, so you're winning in like all senses. I've the reason I don't like tomato is the weird consistency on the tongue. I don't mind the consistency. I just don't like the taste. Everyone tells me, oh yeah, it's the texture. And I'm like, no, it's not. I like the texture. Jelly is good. With peas, it's more like the texture. If you had canned peas, that's the pea texture when they're cooked bad. It's ugh. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Was I forced to eat peas as a child? Yeah. You know, as a child, I had a lot of, like, canned veggies and a lot of, like, really cheap food. Because, you know, the company was still growing. We had to invest into it and shit. And now that I can afford to buy, like, fresher ingredients and stuff and cook them myself, damn. Big world of a difference. I thought I hated vegetables forever. Turns out I just really don't like canned ones. I'd eat them if I have to, but, like, nah. Texture kills onion for me. You can blend them into like a paste to put on food if you like the taste. Like eating bitter gourd? I don't think I've ever tried it. I've tried winter melon, but I've never tried bitter melon. I like to make homemade winter melon tea. I think with a lot of vegetables, I think it's the texture that gets people in the end. Which is sad, because vegetables deserve better than that. They can be really yummy. People just don't believe me because the texture is weird. Did I see the like, rappy? Yeah. I saw that everyone is trying really hard to make rappy win the popularity to pull, but unpopular opinion, I want a Rapunzel costume, so I rage quit the Nikke votes. I just didn't even look at it. After day 1, I know I could have looked at the NPC votes and everything, but I got so mad, I got so mad, I never voted again. I was just like, screw this. Speaking of Nikke, in around 4 hours, we're gonna catch up on the main story. We're gonna finish chapter 36 and literally be caught up on everything other than the new short story, which we will play next week. Yay! Finally did it. We finally did it after quite literal years, but it's fine. It was only ever going to be Rappy or Cinderella and no life reviews, see you get it. That's why I was like, there's no point anyway. Like, I could share screenshots, but for what? I was too angry. So yeah, I think I'm going to, okay, I'm just looking at my calendar when I'm streaming. It's kind of weird. I think I can do the short story next week on Wednesday. How's that sounding? Either that or we could have a marathon Nikke day on Friday. We can do a stream doing the short story, then maybe a stream voice acting the event, and then maybe we do the live stream, like the watch along. 3 Nikke streams in one day. I feel like I should spread it out a bit and maybe do the short story on Wednesday. I do plan on starting the reverse 1990. Yeah, I did. I put in a lot of work to catch up. I think the big thing is that a lot of people that don't play don't understand Requiem is that I had to be really diligent with my dailies and stuff off stream as well. So it's been a lot of work to catch up, but I'm really happy. Did I save enough pulls? I have 50,000 gems. I'm sure I'm fine. 50,000 gems, 1,200 gold tickets. I'm good. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start the new Reverse 1999 event on Sunday, by the way, because I know a lot of people have been asking. It seems to be some sort of like cruise ship murder mystery type thing. I don't know if there's actually a murder, but that's kind of the vibe. And I'm gonna be hopefully finishing it between Sunday and Wednesday. I'll start it on Sunday, continue a bit on Monday, and then maybe marathon to the end on Wednesday. Depending. I don't want to skip the Member Japanese stream again, but I might be able to do that on the 17th in a pinch. If Reverse goes a little too long. Sunday we should be able to do a decent chunk of it though, hopefully. But I heard it's quite a long one, so I'll be doing what I can. Monday we can do a bit more of it until Final Fantasy, so it'll give us like 4 hours. So if we have like 6 and 4 and then 6, hopefully that's enough. Lord, I'm excited. Yeah. Do you guys want to see the trailer for the Reverse 1999 event? For those of you who haven't seen it, if you're curious about the game, you don't have to know anything about the main game at all if you want to stop by to watch this event. I know there's probably gonna be some spoilers. Don't tell me like I beg every time, but the event is largely like a self-contained story. Kind of like the Nikke events in a way, but I find these ones are even more so self-contained because sometimes the characters like aren't even in the main game at all. It's like just in the events. And I thought it'd be really fun to go through and play it. I won't be voice acting it though. I will just be... Oh shit, I fucked up. Hold on. I'll just be... like... watching it and playing through. Hold on. I gotta find a new source. It broke the source I was using. I kind of like introducing new people to the game through like the event trailers because they're really well done. And I feel like they genuinely can introduce a lot of people. Why is this window also fucking broken? Hold on, I think I need to make a new source entirely. There we go, that's annoying. Wait, did this one just did it break? What? Hello? I'm sorry, OBS is doing a glitch it hasn't done in a long time. I can work with it, it's just really irritating. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay. There we go! Okay, let's watch the new trailer so that you can see what it's like if you're curious about it and aren't already following the game.
The Free Breeze is a ship that fills every sailor's heart with
This is
delight.
the upcoming
It's
story.
quick and vibrant.
It's mostly
like
new characters,
on
I
a
think.
gloomy sea, bringing music
Oh wait,
and
this is
joy to every
Barcarolla's trailer. Hold on. I need to get the event trailer. What am I doing? Anyway, same vibes, but this is what I meant to get.
Seriously? You're doing the artificial
It has
storm
really nice voice
experiment
acting.
here? You're not about to go swimming with my most treasured record, are you?
But I love her.
You
She's
must
gotta be one of my
understand.
favorite voice actors.
This record is a vital element
Enjoying
of the
spring so
experiment.
far? I don't know. It's still
You
been
need to
fucking winter for
understand
me.
that it's a one-of-a-kind relic of rock and roll.
What's spring? I don't know
don't
yet.
fret. I've taken that concern into account.
What? Really long winter for me. God, I'm excited! It looks so good!
Location for the experiment appears
nice
to be
boat.
directly on the route of this cruise ship, the Free Breeze.
Wow.
My calculations show that we're veering off course. We're accelerating on a southward trajectory.
It reminds me of like the Black Butler cruise ship
These
arc.
people are fortunate.
The vibes.
Born at the top of wealth and privilege.
Miss Grace, please, show us a new way.
I'm gonna wear my top hat. I keep meaning to make Verton's hat for myself, but then I started streaming it in 3D, so probably not. Unless I go back to 2D.
To have a similar device myself. 1999, 2005, 2007.
There is a
This
pioneer.
seems so intense, I'm excited.
who has
Is it a
crossed
cello,
the storm.
trumpet combo, and a harp? There's more
language
instruments in it
that
too.
transcends all barriers. Please, everyone, hold on to each other and follow the music. And you're going to do the experiment alone?
That's the plan.
Also,
And
I'm
if I
wondering
fail,
what that guy
At
is.
least you'll have one more
What is
umbrella.
he
for the
supposed to be? Anyway, that's the vibe. That's the vibe for the new event, so I'm really excited. It appeals to me quite a bit. So I'm really excited to check it out when it's ready. And I hope you guys are also excited to see it on Sunday. Can you not pin a 2D hat image to your model? If I pin it to my 3D model, it's going to look really bad. I sometimes do that, but like it looks really bad. I can switch to my 2D and pin like a 2D hat, sure. Which is what I was debating doing for a long time. But then I streamed it in 3D, and a lot of people come in and said they liked that I was able to use my hands and stuff. So that's why I haven't switched back yet when I do reverse. But maybe we could draw the top hat and try this time. We'll see. I've been having issues with my iPad for tracking, though. It's been dying faster for some reason. I don't know why. You need to get back into this game? Me too! I've been like good at dailies most of the time, but I haven't been able to do like much else. I did want to show you guys one more thing that I'm pretty excited about. I feel like I've already shared it, but now that pre-orders are open, I want to share it again. You can thank me for this, by the way. I can't even say it because Hardy posted himself about it. Hakuoki, Sweet School Life is finally coming out in English for the first time ever after being one of the most demanded otome games for a very, very long time. It's one of the Hakuoki fan discs, so if you're sad from all the trauma of the main game, you can play Happy Fluffy Slice of Life version. And this was brought up to me, and it was like, hey, is this really worth like localizing and stuff deal? And I was like, bruh. You'd be like big stupid to not localize this. If that's an option, like, yeah. The fans have been going absolutely feral. Also, I love that it's $69.99, just that makes me laugh. But, this is the limited edition, so of course you can get it a bit cheaper as well. Let me see. But it comes with a lot. The limited edition. Pre-orders are open for now, but it's coming out in December. So quite a while to wait. But the limited edition comes with so much. Like, look at all this. Look at all this shit. First of all, obviously, you know, the game box. Hold on, let me fix the crop a bit so you guys can see everything a bit more. Because it's published by East Asia Soft, right? And East Asia Soft cares a lot about physical games. So anytime they release a physical game, you know for sure there's going to be a lot of really good stuff to come with it. So you have the game box, and then you have the game cartridge. Not to be confused with the game key cartridge, which is absolute bullshit. I should make a whole video about how much I hate those at this point, because I'm not going to shut up about it. But, yeah. The whole game is on the card, mainly. It's the important part. It is a lot of stuff for a game. Yeah! Honestly, the merch alone, I can see selling for the price of the full game. Yeah, it's a real physical game. AKA, you know, an actual game. Not a scam in a box. And it comes with a physical OST, not like a digital download code for an OST or anything, like an actual CD. That's my favorite thing actually about East Asia Soft releases, the limited editions. I've been collecting a lot of the physical OSTs because I like to buy OSTs. I have a shelf of them because whenever I'm doing chores, if I put on like Spotify or YouTube or something, I'll get too distracted by my phone or the computer. So if I want to be productive and not get distracted and get stuff done, the best thing for me to do is literally put on like physical CDs because then I don't get distracted. I can't check my notifications or anything on like a CD player, you know? As much as it's a little old-fashioned, it's better for my brain. And yeah, proof that it's, you know, the actual CD as well. And then you have a manual, which, believe it or not, games don't have anymore. Was it the Switch that started this? I don't think Wii U games had manuals either. Some Wii games had manuals. I think pre-Wii, though, like, everything had a physical manual. And then all of a sudden, it was like nothing, ever. 3DS, it seemed like partway through the lifespan, they just kind of like stopped making manuals. But yeah, it has a physical manual. If you're like me and you kind of like those, it's nice. It is true though, printing paper is expensive, so like I get it. But it's a nice gesture. when something does have it. There's also a certificate number because these are printed in extremely limited quantities. So you'll have a certificate number proving that yours is like, you know, an actual copy. And it'll say which number you have out of the production line. And yeah, everyone started using the internet. That's why we don't really need them. Yeah. And then there's also an art book. So that's nice. I like when stuff comes with an art book, because then you can just like rip out the pages and tape them to your wall. I feel like so many people just had a heart attack hearing me say that. But for me, I'm just like, yay, free posters! I'm like a terrible person. Yeah, it's fine. I get my use out of it. And if you've seen the PAM Joy-Con stickers, this one also comes with actual custom Hakuoki branded Joy-Con stickers. I really like that, but I need my face on my Switch, unfortunately, so I don't think I'll be using it personally. But it looks like the school from the game, and you know, it has the MC on it and the game logo. So it's not like a limited edition Hakuoki Switch, but it's like as close as you can get. Yeah, it's time Pikamitsu. I'm just gonna go through this product and then we'll stop. But yeah, it's as close as you can get to having like a limited edition Switch. Honestly, they look really nice. I have a video of the PIM one that I'll show you guys today, don't worry. It also has a mini Switch case. You can turn it into a keychain. And it actually can hold the game cartridge, by the way. So you can have like a key ring of a bunch of these with the actual games in them. It's really cute. I like to put my games in these and hang them up on like a bird cage type pole. And then I just have all my games hanging, and it's really cute. Also, it comes with shirtless acrylic standees of all the boys. And you can't see him in this image, but Kazuma is wearing leopard print. It's so cursed. It's so cursed.
Stop it.
Yeah. So it comes with, look, listen. For $69.99, you get a game. A physical copy of the game, a physical copy of the OST, a physical manual, a physical certificate, a physical art book, physical Joy-Con stickers, a physical mini game case, 6 acrylic standees for $69.99. Is that not a good deal? That's like the price of one not limited edition Switch 2 game. Instead, you can get a Switch 1 game, and you can have all this cool stuff with it, so you're winning. Some of the screenshots, for anyone wondering what type of game it is, I'm sure it's not for a lot of you, but I am happy, and that's what matters. Why not $69.69? I know, it's kind of a wasted opportunity. I'll have to ask if I can, like, put it on sale someday. This is best boy, by the way, Kazuma. He's an asshole, and he's actually worst boy, but his voice is really hot. So I'll end up making whatever decisions I think will bring him on screen more, just so I can listen to his voice actor go off, even though I hate his character. I actually failed so horribly trying to date him in the original Hakuoki that I ended up dying instead. And then when I finally managed to get an ending where I survived, I married Saito instead. I fucked up. But yeah, it's really nice seeing all the fans who are really excited about it too, because it's been anticipated for so long, and I hope that it means that we can help bring more otome games to the West. But I also hope that this big explosion in otome games might expand some interest in similar genres. I've seen a number of Yuri games popping up, but I've barely seen any physical copies of Yuri games. I'd love to see more. Same with BL. I think other than Hashihime and oh god, what's that one called? The really notorious one. I haven't seen. No, Slow Damage I think also had physical. A lot of the BL games don't have a physical Western release, if they have a Western release at all. And then the shoujo games are basically a dying genre. Like, not even necessarily eroge if they can't for Nintendo standards, but like, they can still have the story be almost as good. I want to see dating sims become more mainstream, like all genres of them. Otome just seems to be the one popping off the most. I genuinely hope that more can come to follow it. I would like to see a lot of them become more well-known. Also, it's so weird that you can date him, because you cannot date him in the main game. He's just a nobody! He doesn't even matter! Do not underestimate the Fujos. No, Fujos are crazy. Trust me, I'm a Fujo. They're crazy. That's why do you think people keep localizing Otome? We buy the shit out of them. I don't have this one on my wish list because I'm planning on just like swiping a copy. If that doesn't work, I'll just buy myself a copy. It's fine. That one's Saito! He's my husband. I think we're on like a kayak or something. He's standing up. It's kind of scaring me. I don't think he knows how to use a kayak. But more importantly, the timer went off, so we need to start showing off some of the stuff that you guys got. Yeah! Full disclaimer, just for safety, I did actually have to pre-record all the unboxing, and it's a good thing that I did. We'll go one at a time. We'll go one at a time, don't worry. Also, Jenkibo, thank you so much for the super. Was just checking for science if your plays your wishlist shopping alert is working. It should be working. Yeah. Oh god, the alert is under this. Thank you for the test. Now I can fix that so it's in a place you can see it now. Sorry. Yeah. Is Miracle Snack Shop any good? I really like it. Yeah. It's a very chill, like, time management dating sim. It does get a bit repetitive. If you like repetitive, like, stat managing dating sims that have really fun cutscenes here and there, good voice acting and cute art, I highly recommend it. If you don't like dating sims, you probably won't enjoy it. It's very slice of life, which I'm picky about, but the characters are really fun, so I enjoy it a lot. Let me see. No, that's right! Vernon Sipes, you're not wrong. I think that's a big part of the problem. Like, a lot of the people who are into, like, eroge and stuff will literally just pirate. And because of that, there's genuinely some truth to piracy kills an industry. I'm not here to judge people's actions or say what you can or can't do. You know, it's literally a crime. But I'm not here to tell you how to live your life as long as you don't push it on me. But the reality is, games can only continue to be developed if they make money. And the best way for them to make money is for them to get support. So the reason we're getting so many Otome games in the West is genuinely because everyone buys them. People don't pirate so much, people buy them. And that does make a difference in the industry. It makes a huge difference. Piracy in the West did kill eroge, it did! It's a very well-known fact, because for a long time, but here's the thing, for a long time, they were pirated partially because they just weren't coming out in the West, so what options were there? So, like, it's complicated, but no one was spending money, so, you know? If no one spends money, they can't make money. That's the gaming industry as a whole. People get pissed off and then they're like, I'm just gonna pirate. Not realizing that it doesn't mean your games will necessarily become cheaper. Like, it could, but for the most part, it probably just means you're getting less games. Like, it's complicated. It's not, it's complicated more than anything. The stigma of paying for 18 plus content, Blue Spirit, people are cowards. Oh, because in Sanchez, people are just cowards. I'm no coward. I'll pay for my 18 plus content with pride. Yeah, it's not an absolute factor. It's a dying genre in Japan too. Yeah, that's true. Failed gachas is also an issue. But Otome games have been like popping off in exchange, which is kind of crazy. But I think anyone can vouch though. If you've seen the song Confessions of a Rotten Girl, it's very similar to that in reality. Or if you've been to an anime convention, you know the stereotype is always like people into eroge and stuff, or like idol fans being creepy. Fujos are like 100 times more creepy, 100 times more powerful, and 100 times more vocal. I say this as a Fujoshi who's, believe it or not, a little more, you know, held back and normal. I have seen people who aren't. And how kind of they ruin it for the rest of us sometimes. Like I've literally gone to panels talking about like hentai and stuff, and people are like really chill at conventions, and then like in Artist Alley or in a hallway I'll see like a Fujo like find two cosplayers or something that match and scream at them and be like, "He wants your dick!" or something like loudly in a family-friendly convention, and I'm just like, keep your headcanons in your brain. 2, don't scream that in a public convention hall when there's like a child a foot from you. What the fuck? Like there's a time and a place, and from what I've seen, of course it's not everybody, but Fujos tend to, from what I've seen at least, be a lot worse at containing themselves when it's not an appropriate time. You've seen a quiet Japanese junior high school girl reveal she was a Fujo. You've never seen that girl go from 0 to 100 faster. She wanted to talk about her Fujo OTP. That would be me in middle school, honestly, yeah. And you know what, though? It's harmless. As long as they understand not to bring it out at a time that's not appropriate, it's so harmless. And it's wholesome seeing people get excited about stuff, so I don't think it's a problem. As long as people know to contain themselves when it's, like, super not appropriate. And in those cases, it's a bit of a problem. Oh, I'm Honda Gamer. You didn't miss anything yet. We're gonna go through some videos with some of the unboxing stuff that I got. We're gonna start with my physical copy of Ninja Gaiden. Also, I apologize. Oh, I swiped this one, by the way. I apologize for the quality. This is the best I could do. I might need to figure out a solution in the future. The coloring and the focus and everything is so bad. But I couldn't figure out a solution that didn't, like, you know, reflect my entire face if I had better lighting, which did happen in a test, which I'm glad it recorded. Graha Tia Standee and Edgeworth Box were not kind. I checked the video back and I'm like, damn, that's a whole face. And you don't need to see that, because you need to see it on stream. You need to see it right here. You don't need to see it twice, because you'll have an identity crisis. Like, you know, seeing 2 of me at once, that's not supposed to be possible. You can't handle the possibility of clones, so we don't need that. But yeah, we'll go through a bunch of them. I got the Piranha Plant. I actually want the Piranha Plant webcam. I was gonna use it for stream stuff until I learned that it was very bad quality, and now I'm disappointed. People are saying it's like a 3DS camera. I kind of still want it though, just for the novelty. Well, yeah. The real terror is the fact that Pam's an anime girl IRL. I know, right? The world's not ready for that. That's why I had to make sure to hide it. The world's not ready. But anyway, this is my copy of Ninja Gaiden! The other good thing about pre-recorded is I can pause it and we can talk about stuff. Also, I have gloves on sometimes and not others. I did double check and I managed not to show the part of my hand that had the infection. I'm just really bad at gloves, and sometimes I would scream and get angry and take the gloves off because they're getting stuck to tape and shit. So, yeah. No spicy stuff? I can't say that. Well, I did manage to swipe the limited edition Dead or Alive Extreme Venus Vacation Prism. It came with a Dakimakura wearing lingerie, so... no, spicy stuff... Nothing that'll get me, banned, but yeah. Also, no turtle, thank you! Okay, thank you. Came here to say the thumbnail art is PK. It's drawn by Ainya! I have a link in the description. I'm grateful for it. It's so cute. I feel like it kind of worked really well for an unboxing stream because I'm just like a gremlin over the boxes. Anyway, I'll hit play again. It's a sticker! It's a sticker! I got this exact sticker. You can tell the colors are really off. I'm not actually orange, and the sticker has blue in it. I'm so sorry. That's the best I could do. I'm doing Mudfish on Wednesday, probably you. I got like 30 of this from all my orders, so I'm just gonna keep them to like give away to people. I have so many. Hello, Attaboy. And then this is the sticker that comes with Dead or Alive. It's the beach vacation sticker. And then I got the Ninja PAM sticker, which I did hear that some people apparently didn't get. I'm really, really sorry. I think they were originally supposed to go with all the orders, but then I don't know if it's like there was too many orders, or I don't know if, which is not a problem, I'm fine with it. But I don't know if it was like we ran out, or if it was some that got delayed for other stuff didn't get one. But I heard a few people didn't get these, and I'm really sorry that happened, because I know I mentioned it would come with it, and a lot of people were looking forward probably to the sticker. So I do apologize if you got hit with that. The stickers are proof I have teeny hands. What do you mean? What do you mean? These are big stickers. These are big stickers. My fingers are longer than my dad's. I have powerful hands, okay? They're not that big. They're big. They're big. What do you mean? Even in the lighting, you like the nails. Thank you. I tend to be very proud of my nails. It's like a ritual I have every Sunday night before I go back to work for the week. I like to paint my nails and watch a movie. And then, there's the game! Ninja Gaiden Black! Ninja Gaiden Black 2! Or Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. The way the logo's written always gets me confused. I like how they have, all the ladies on the back, except for, I think it might be Ayane, I can't remember. I don't have it with me right now to check, but, yeah. Some good Ninja Gaiden. And then, I did open it up as well. That was a sticker reflecting, don't worry. I checked everything. I opened it up as well for home use only. Does streaming count as home use? I don't know. I thought you guys would want to see what the disc itself looks like, because that's kind of an exciting thing with games that are like disc-based. When you get a physical copy, just to see what art is used on the disc. I always get pretty excited about it, at least. Yeah, I already beat the game, so I'm really happy to have a version of it to put on my shelf and have it like a trophy. I'll display it proudly, and then anytime friends come over and visit, I can point at it and be like, I beat that. Friends visit. I haven't had friends visit in like years. I'd rather go out with friends. My house is like my place. You don't come in here. No one comes in here. This is my hole. This is my hole where I hide away. Like you don't come in here. Like that's simply not how reality works. I'll go to you, or we'll meet somewhere that's like mutually not where we live. I don't want anyone in my space. I've always I wasn't always like that. As a kid, I liked people in my space, I guess. Or at least I liked the idea of it because I thought I was supposed to. But then when I got older, I was kind of like, I don't actually want people in my space. It's like that's my place where I'm free from social anything. Like I don't want people in there. No way. Other than family, no way. You know what's crazy difficult? It's not too hard on the easier difficulties. Don't worry, I think you could try. You like people but only when planned well beforehand? That's what I used to do. But then I always felt so pressured. It's like I have to constantly be entertaining. I have to constantly make sure they're not bored, make sure they're not hungry, make sure I read on cues if they want to leave and all this stuff. And like I'm not the worst at reading people, but I have really bad like social anxiety, so I can sometimes read into things that aren't there. And I just end up panicking a lot. And it's a lot easier if it's like a mutually neutral space or in their space, because then if I start to get the vibes where it's like I don't know if I'm a problem or not, I can just be like, I need to leave! Make up an excuse and get the fuck out. and then I don't have to deal with the stress. It's the cowardly way out, but you know, I'm a coward, so it's fine. Just Ryu Hayabusa. Oh, I have to go back! There's one thing I wanted to point out in the video. Hello, Basachi! With the case, I can confirm that the case is as shiny as Ryu's ass. Just in case you weren't sure if it would live up to the shine. Don't worry. It's as shiny as his ass. Great condition, yeah! Let's see, what else do we have? There's not that much stuff that actually arrived yet, so it's gonna probably be a shorter stream. I plan to go for around 2 hours, and we can just yap at the end or in between, which is fine. I'll probably do one of these every 2 months or so to give time for stuff to arrive. And if nothing arrives, we can just open like one thing some month, or I can like try to buy something myself so that we have something to open just for the sake of it. Also, did the gifting alert not work? Did it not work earlier? I saw another gift that came through. I was just checking the page, but I didn't see the alert go off. Did anyone else see the alert, or was it not working? Hold on, let me test it. No alert. It worked? You saw the alert, TGM? I was watching the trailer. Did you hear the alert? Was the trailer covering it? I'm so sorry. Oh no. I'll try to be more careful. Let's see. That's from Dan. Yeah. I got it up. This is one from Dan people. One for good luck and other one for having a good EP time. From the Nerdy German Nerd. Thank you. I was covering it. I'm so sorry. You saw it peeking out though. Dang it. I'm sorry I botched that. But thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I'll show you guys what arrived. Or what will be coming. Let me show you images of what will come. And then we'll open these when they arrive. Which again, it depends. Different things arrive at different times. Depending on what's in the order and everything. We got a free... Hold on, it's not showing up. Let's try it. This one. Yeah. Freeman sleepy mask! It kind of looks like me too when I'm really sleepy. I kind of want to cosplay Freeman and just like wear this and like lie down in the middle of the convention. Or like cosplay Freeman normally, and if people are like, can I have a picture of you? I'd be like, sure, put this on and lie down on the floor. It's so cute. I actually, this is a really embarrassing confession. I duct taped. I'm too lazy to put up curtains. That's too much effort. So I actually, you guys are gonna hate me for this. I can take a photo as proof if you don't believe me. I duct taped black paper to my window because getting a curtain was too much effort. So I just duct taped black paper all over my window because I sleep during the day and I don't want the sun waking me up. This might work a little bit better, and then I can take the duct tape paper off my window. Thank you for the AP Freerin. The inside of it looks really fluffy too, so it'll be nice and comfy. Wasn't that even more effort? No, it's less effort because I don't know how to hang up. I don't know how to hang up curtains. So yeah. I have sent some feedback, by the way, about stuff like shipping. I don't know if I can find a solution or not, but I know that for gifted, the shipping is like a lot to factor in. So I'm trying to come up with solutions. I can't promise I'll be able to find any, but it has been brought forward. So I appreciate the feedback. And in the order, there's also an Edgeworth! I collect Ace Attorney merch. I didn't want too many of the plush keychains. Just because, I don't know, I have a lot of, like, rubber keychains for Ace Attorney, so it's like, I don't know if I wanted to start collecting these ones too, but for Edgeworth, the glasses with the smug bastard grin was too powerful. I needed him. Hello, dog, and for Video Gamer, thank you for the smug Edgeworth. You'd be scared to see my window from the outside. I haven't gotten any comments on it, at least. I don't know if that means people are too scared or if they don't care, but no one's commented. But yeah, sorry the alert didn't work, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully they'll be here next time so we can open them up. And let's see. What do I got next? Okay. The first wrapping paper one. So, when buying stuff, you have the option to wrap it up in wrapping paper. Because I needed both hands to open it, I did try the gloves in this. I think I got mad and took them off partway through, though. I'm sorry, the beginning is so out of focus. I promise it gets better. But isn't this wrapping paper so cute? Like, actually, I keep saying we need to sell just straight up rolls of the wrapping paper, but unfortunately shipping it is probably not a good time. But for Christmas, I would love to just buy rolls of this shit. Also, Reddit Jedi, did I record this with a piranha plant webcam? I'm just not good at using cameras. It wasn't in focus, okay? I promise it gets better. It's not the piranha plant webcam. Yeah. It came in the wrapping paper, so I didn't know what it was. So instead of telling you what it is, you can watch me open it. You can see the reveal. So it is a book. I'll say that. The books from PlayAsia are shipped in a really fucking shiny plastic. So as soon as I realized, I like yoinked it out of the frame. And I was like, okay. And then that's why, you know, there's a bit of a break right here because it was too dangerous to take it out of the plastic on stream. Also, the plastic was really powerful. I ended up having to use my teeth. I couldn't even get the knife into it. Like, I tried stabbing it and it just, like, the knife bounced off. So I got mad. I was like, okay, fine, I'll gnaw on it. But I got it open eventually. And then I realized one side was already open and I didn't actually have to cut through it. It wasn't sealed. It was just a folded pouch. That's why it's powerful. You're not supposed to, like, tear it apart. Anyway, it's the Nikke art book! I do flip through it a decent amount, but I figured it's probably fine. I didn't think it's a problem. Specifically because, I mean, the quality is so bad, it's not gonna serve as a substitute. My camera. When it's on the table, it focuses a bit better, so don't worry. But yeah, they have a bunch of, like, the event art from early on. I accidentally chopped off all their faces. I didn't have a lot of space to unbox. Because it was in wrapping paper, I couldn't really, like, go back and do it again. But you get a good idea. It has, I don't know up until what point, but it has every single character, like, their chibi art from different angles, and it has costumes, white gloves. When I have to use two hands, I tried using gloves because I have an infection on my hand, and you guys don't need to see that. Sometimes I have them off, and I'm being really careful about angles. Yeah, you guys just, you don't need to see that. It was healed, but then it came back. I need to go to the doctor and be like, the fuck's happening to me? I'm gonna just like go through it real fast so you can see everything in the book. Yeah. It does have the costume burst art. Yeah. So if you were wondering about the Nikke book in general, because I know people have been like asking about it and stuff, it feels very heavy. It's high quality. Like, it's a nice quality art book. But if you're looking for new art or full page spreads, you won't find it. It's basically a bunch of in-game assets. There's no concept art. There's no like full page splash art. It's very much just a collector's item. There's nothing exclusive to it, if that makes sense. So it's gonna be for some people and not for others. It depends if you buy art books as a collector and just want to like support a franchise, or if you want it for exclusive art, because there's no exclusive art. Still waiting for the scenario book. Is that one that's coming out? I don't think I've heard of it. But yeah, it's a really nice quality art book though. The pages or the design is really good. So if it's one that interests you, now you know what it's like, and hopefully I can confirm if it would be worth it for you or not. There's a lot of pages. It is quite nice to just have and be able to flip through. Yeah, it's a good collector item. I like collector items, so for me it was nice. I found a Nikke gachapon machine at the Bandai Gachapon store. That's so cool! I miss gachapon machines. Even though I spent way too much money at Ace Attorney ones, and I should never go near another gachapon machine in my life. I had a good time though, it was fun. I used to buy one on the way home like every day until the machines were removed. I was so sad. I look at Mario. Some art books come with extra lore. That's true. I really enjoy especially the Ace Attorney art books. I own the art book for Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice. They're in Japanese. I don't know if English ones came out later or not, but they have tons of information and concept art. They're amazing. Out of every series I've ever bought an art book for, I think the two I'd recommend the most are Ace Attorney and the other one I'd recommend the most is Angel Sanctuary. Because it's not like any extra lore or anything, but it's like pages and pages and pages of beautiful art. Like painting level art. Like I'll show you the exact art book I have from it. The cover is really stunning, and if you flip through, everything is gorgeous. And this book was, believe it or not, released in the West. Like, I just straight up walked into a bookstore and I was like, what the fuck is that doing here? And then walked out with it. So, it's kind of crazy. Hold on. There we go. This is the Angel Sanctuary art book. Don't look into that series if you're weirded out by literally anything. It's truly one of the series that you read it and you're like, what the fuck? It's like, honestly, I'd even say the Coffin of Andy and Lily might be less weird than some of the shit in this. It's like biblically accurate Coffin of Andy and Lily is the best way to describe this train wreck of a series. But the art is really beautiful. You can also tell that, you know, I'm a little biased because the cover of the art book has Pretty Boy Twink, and I was like, wow! It's a gorgeous art book. You bought this for a friend long ago? Yeah! It's genuinely, I think, my favorite art book of all time. The works of art in it are really, really nice. Every single page inside of it looks like this. Like, the full page is covered in gorgeous art. It's amazing. One of the best works you ever read. I did enjoy it. I know it's known as a trash fire, but I liked Angel Sanctuary, and I'm not ashamed of it. It's not gonna be for everyone's taste. I like that author, to be fair. She writes really dark stuff, and I like dark stuff, so it just so happens to be a lot of incest, but you know, you ignore that. It's complicated anyway. But it's really nice. Yeah, it's a good art book. Every single page, everyone is so pretty. Anyway, Eleanor Sovereign, still pissed over the cliffhanger. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cliffhangers in general, but sometimes they are what they are. There was another series that she made. It was about fairies. I can't remember the title. I don't know if that one ever ended or if I just like stopped following it for some reason. I know I used to read it at the library. Maybe I just could never find the next volume at some point. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. The one that was about fairies. Oh, J.A. Alright, so we got the Nikke art book. What else do we got? Some of the videos are longer than others, by the way. This one! This one's kind of unique. So, it's another wrapping paper one. I knew that these two would be one or the other. I didn't know which was which. Have fun watching me struggle with out-of-focus wrapping paper. Oh wait, this one came with a card as well. Like a little greeting card type thing. You can fold it, and it's like a postcard that you can open up. You can use it like a birthday card. I have a bunch of them. I like to use them as like memos and give them out at conventions if I'm like networking or there's someone that I'm like, hey, I want to help you with something or whatever. It's like, here's my contact. And then I run away crying because it's so hard for me to do that. But yeah, the wrapping paper. Here, I have a question. I'm wondering if any of you guys are the same. You might be like, Pam, why aren't you just fucking ripping it? Why are you taking so much effort? I like, this might be weird, but I like to reuse wrapping paper. It's less garbage if I can manage to open it cleanly enough that I can just like cut the tape destroyed parts off and reuse it. So I try really hard not to like fucking ruin it. But I failed with both of these at one point. I think my gloves were sticking to the tape. There's so much goddamn tape on these. Hello, Crazy Robin. I don't know who packed them, but I can promise you no one's peeking at your present if you buy these as a gift. Like, they are taped down. Godchild. I loved Godchild, but the ending pissed me off because I really wanted an ending. I found the Godchild cliffhanger way worse than Angel Sanctuary. It had another shiny pouch, so I took it away again. Godchild was one of those. I think I found Godchild around the time I was really enjoying Kuroshitsuji, and it had a similar vibe, so I really got into it. Time to take the person taping these to the usual training room. I'll tape them and see how they like that much tape. Tape them to a chair! Honestly though, I'm glad they're doing it. It's good quality. It's good quality, it protects the package. I think customers will appreciate it. Because most people, unlike me, don't want to reuse their wrapping paper and use minimal tape to make sure they can. I'm just a weirdo. It's a Final Fantasy ukulele sheet music! Yay! There's actually a lot of really cool features in this one that I wanted to talk about. There's a list of songs on the back. It's really out of focus, so you can't tell what any of them are, but it has the Chocobo theme and like the main Final Fantasy theme and a bunch of other ones. It's also in Japanese, so you wouldn't understand anyway, except for those of you who do. I didn't open the Girl House Dandy yet. Don't worry, Arcader, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it at all. The only thing I said about it, and I'll say it again when I get there, is that it was very dangerous. It really wanted to show my face. I literally was standing there, like, I took like 3 videos of it and all of them were still showing me no matter where I stood or what the lighting was. So eventually I just stood there and I accepted my fate, and I just like held my hand, like my other hand over my face. And tried to film it just by like feeling, which is why my hand is looking a little unsteady because I couldn't see. Because I was blocking my entire face just in case. Because exactly, the world is not ready to see that anime really exists, so I couldn't let that happen. Hello, Radiomatic. Ukulele concert coming in the future. I think I'm really bad at ukulele, so I don't think I could do a whole concert of it. But maybe the book's in Japanese, right? I could always maybe at some point for a Japanese learning stream, try to pull up a page or 2 at the end or something and try to learn a bit. Or maybe even have a public like trying to learn ukulele stream, or try to practice some off stream, like maybe one at a time, and then if I get one, I can bring it on and be like, hey guys! But I anticipate it'll be after my concert right now because I am like slammed trying to get that out the door. It's going really well though, I'm really excited. I'm kind of glad I got delayed so many times because now my skills are a lot better. Because for a certain other place, I've been practicing mixing skills and stuff to try to improve as much as I can, so that when I got back to this, I could do it really well, and it worked out great. I feel like my skills are much better now. It comes with a CD as well to make sure that you're listening to the exact same key and arrangement and timing, so that you know what it should sound like and you can play along with it. I very much appreciate that, because it's one of those things where if you don't have the sound and you try looking it up on YouTube, you can find any number of different arrangements that don't fully match up. Final Fantasy ukulele stream went. Honestly, maybe next time there's maintenance. Next time there's maintenance, it could be really fun to try whipping it out and maybe try to learn like one of the songs as soon as it goes down. We'll see. That could be chill. I do like trying to do like bardy music things during maintenance. And I remember once I did ukulele and it was kind of fun. There'd be a lot of like very, very sucking though. So it might be kind of rough, but by the end of it, hopefully we have something that's audible, maybe. There's other cool stuff in this book too that I wanted to show you guys. Musicians will appreciate this. This is the best part of the book, in my opinion. It actually has a fingering chart. So basically, for those of you who aren't familiar with ukulele, so yeah, true. It also comes to the CD, even if you struggle too much. So it's just nice to have the CD. For those of you who don't know what this is, if you don't play ukulele, this is basically instructions how to play anything you'll ever need. It's a fingering chart, so how you can do all of the chords that a ukulele is capable of playing. So anytime I see any sheet music ever that tells me like you need to use this chord, if I like put this on my desk while I'm going through another song, I can look and see exactly where I have to put my fingers. So, this is actually, I think, my favorite part of the book. Because I know it's something that you can just look up online. It also has alternative versions to do it. Like, well, I guess not alternatives, like the major, the minor, and all that stuff. I really appreciate that it comes with this, because I'm the type of person that if I try to look up the fingering online, I'm going to get distracted and not go back to playing. As soon as I think of anything else, my brain is gone. So having this to just sit in front of me is really good for helping me actually learn and practice. Yeah, if only most books did this. I agree. There's also more to it that I really enjoy. Paper cuts. Yeah, the paper cuts are a little worrisome. I had to take the glove off to flip through it though, because my glove was not letting me turn the pages. Hello, yes sir. No, don't Google fingering. It's fine! As long as you add the word ukulele first. Unless someone makes really fucking weird ukulele fingering porn, in which case I'm more concerned about the fact that it exists than the fact that I found it. That could be something for you since you can't read notes. It has instructions. It does have the notes and stuff later, but it tells you how to play them all, so don't worry. This section as well tells you how to tune the ukulele. So even if you're not sure how to tune it, it does have a tuning guide, which is really cool. It's the internet, of course, it exists. I also said fingering, which is different meaning. But, yeah. I also slur a lot. I tried really hard to hide it when I started streaming. It's a habit I have IRL. I've always been like really fast, really slurring when I talk. I think most people I know tend to do kind of similar. We just slur a lot. For a long time I managed to hold back doing that on stream, but at one point it just kind of burst forth, and I can't stop it anymore. But there's more to the book. It also has a page that tells you about all the different types of ukuleles. So depending on what kind you have, you can, have different things. Also, maybe! When did I mute? I didn't do that. Anyway. And that's the sheet music. Mimi, thank you for the raid. Yeah. Right after I shouted her name, just Mimi disappears into the void. That's the sheet music, so you can see what type it is, and you can see if it's something that you think you can read or not. I'm gonna pull up a tiny bit of one of Mivi's covers for anyone who may be unfamiliar with Mivi, and then we'll go back to watching the unboxing! And this time, I'm not going to cover the alerts with it because I'm not a dumbass. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Okay! This is from the start.
Don't you notice how
So pretty.
I get quiet when there's no one else around?
I love how like bright and clean
Me
my voice
and
always
you
sounds.
and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way.
Whenever I hear this song, for
I
some
don't
reason it
need
reminds me of Animal
reminders
Crossing.
of how you don't feel.
It's probably the ukulele.
Oh, the burning pain.
Or I guess it's not ukulele, whatever it
Listening
is.
to you harp on about
Guitar?
some new
not good at
soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my
It's one of the only like normie songs that I actually kind of know. I couldn't sing it, but I recognize it simply because I've seen so many YouTubers sing it.
From the start.
So pretty! Thank you for the raid. If you guys want to hear the rest though, you're gonna have to go check it out on her channel. Thank you for coming by. We're going through and looking at a bunch of stuff that my viewers sent me. And there is a QR code in the corner. If anyone else wants to send anything, this is the safest way to do it. And then I'll try to open anything on stream. Let's see. Oh yeah, unpausing the video. And sometimes I add stuff of my own to it too if I buy anything. Then I'll unbox anything I get myself as well. Let's see. You two put yourself far behind. I'm so sorry. Huh. Oh wait! I think there's there's one thing I think went public today. I need to double check in a minute. I'm just flipping through looking for other songs. I think this one is the Chocobo theme. Oh no, it's not the Chocobo theme. I just wanted to show you guys the art from Theaterism in the corner. I want to double check something that I think was announced, but I need to make sure it was announced before I say anything. This one is the Chocobo theme. Yeah. I want to learn it. Yeah, I think that's everything. The rest of it is just like the table. Let me double check because I think that yes. Okay. So right now, I believe it's for the rest of the month, but I'm gonna double check. You can actually get free shipping cheaper than usual right now. If you've been kind of nervous about like, just how much international shipping and tariffs and everything is always changing. There is cheaper shipping right now. Until April 30th, you can now get free shipping with $79.99 USD instead of $100. So you can spend 20% less and still be eligible for free shipping. Depending on what you get, one Switch 2 game could get you free shipping. Wow. That's so painful. But yeah, for the rest of the month, it's $80. I just wanted to double check that was public before I said Yeah. So if there's anything you've had your eye on, it's a good time to grab it. And also if you do, use !PlayAsia because then it supports the stream. Let's see. Yeah, wow, a whole Switch 2 game. I know, right, Paladin Stem? What a deal. And if you get the Switch 2 skin, I'm just saying you should actually also get, this. Oh god, the image of my gourd chicken was up for some reason. I have this that I was gonna show on stream, but I didn't want to put this and the QR code because it felt kind of like overkill. But this is the concept art, so you can see it very clean. If you're ordering a Switch 2, if you type Decal, D-E-C-A-L, on PlayAsia, you can pull this up and you can actually get a decal that will make your Switch 2 look like this. If you're a fan of the Joy-Cons and want to add a little bit more to your Switch 2, now we have full system covers. So, it's open for pre-orders right now. If you need to add something to get your free shipping, I would highly recommend you get a fancy Switch 2 covered in PAM. It's so cute! Doro, Dorothy, and Cinderella have captured my heart. I know! They're so cute! But yeah. I'm biased. You should just cover your Switch 2 in me. I will be at least. I can also just steal one though, so. Let me see. We've got. Ooh, this one is nice. It's a quick video too. So this is the physical copy of Library of Ruina for Switch. I wanted to play it on Switch because I can't be bothered to play games on my PC. And on my phone, I have like no space. So I don't really bother. So I was really excited about having this for Switch. I was since told that the Switch port is absolute dog shit and don't go near it with a 10-foot pole. But I already have it, so we're gonna see just how bad it is. I personally think it's probably gonna be playable and maybe everyone's exaggerating. That's my best guess. It's probably fine. I do want to stream this one. I don't know when, because I want to catch up on Nikke. I'd really like to catch up on Reverse 1999 before more main story drops if possible. And there's also the new chapter of The Coffin of Andy and Lily. I gotta start looking into who I can collab with for that. I want to do those, but I do want to do at least a one-off at some point of Library of Ruina, because I know you guys have been really curious about it too, so I'm really interested in seeing what it's like, and I'm excited to try it with you guys. Hello, McLeod, and let's see. Is it a good game? I've heard good things about it, so I'm excited. Yeah, you can see how fucking shiny the case is and why I had to pre-record everything good to it. But yeah, it's a card battle game, sorta. The sorta scares me. Oh, also, the jacket is reversible, and this is really cool. I'm reversing it right now, so you can see what I mean. I left it reversed because I really liked it. It looks like a book! If you you can't see it because it's out of focus, but if you flip it, it looks like an old notebook. And I really like that. Of course, having the like anime characters on it and stuff is cool, but having it look like a book was just so neat to me that I immediately left it like a book. I was like, yes. For a library-themed game to look like a book, it's just so good! So I was really happy that it could do that. Can't force you to read. That's one of the only things I know about this game. If you don't like reading, you probably wouldn't like Library of Ruina. It's like a Death Note for the Switch. Kinda, yeah, it looks like a Death Note. I liked it a lot. I thought it was neat. The next one is actually too big to fit in the package opening area. So I do have a picture of this one to show the scale. Okay, do we have any fans of Ghost Trick? Do we have any? Wait. I just realized there's something I should have been doing the whole time. I have a record of the orders. I should have been checking this. TGM, thank you so much for the ukulele book. I forgot I should thank everybody. I know I did that when you guys sent it, but I want to do it again when I receive it. So thank you. And Vangala, thank you for Ruina. I'm so excited to try it. I've genuinely been wanting to try it for like a really long time. Oh, I didn't open this one yet. I don't know why I thought I did. Nikke art book. Thank you, Ton W. Thank you for the Nikke art book. open. Not a lot yet. I think that's it for now. Yeah, okay. So, this one is Ghost Trick. I said it's okay when you bought it, but I have to thank you again now that I got it. Jan Kivo, thank you for the missile pillow and blanket. This one is so cute. You guys are not ready. No matter how ready you think you are for this, you are not. If you're a fan of Ghost Trick, we still have some of these in stock. It is a bit heavy, so shipping is a little more complicated, but it's so cute. I'm gonna be having this in my suitcase for when I travel. Always have it with me, because I sleep better having my own pillow. I also forgot to have my gloves on here. Oh God! You can, it just looks like a shadow because of lighting, but you can see the part of my hand that's fucked. Sorry. Isn't it cute? It's so happy! And the color, I remember to put my gloves on. It's so vibrant and so soft. Like, I'm gonna give it head pats, and I just poke this little tongue. Because my dog likes to like randomly sleep with her tongue out, so I'll poke it so it doesn't get dry, and she'll put it back in her mouth. And it has a butt! It has a butt! It's so cute. Face of an angel indeed. Very extra hilarious if you've played it. And I took a picture of the tag. I don't want to take the tag off, even though I probably should. The Ghost Trick tag just makes me happy. When it's still on his butt. Well, I guess more is like his butt in the air, but... it has a zipper as well. How I watched that. So it's like a transforming blanket pillow thing. Obviously I did not have space to show you at its full size. It was not possible. It was just too big, but I do open it up so you can see it. Yeah. It is double-sided. Yeah. So it's a pillow when you have it unzipped, but when you have it zipped up, but when you unzip it, it's a full blanket. Like, it's massive. It's huge. It's almost the same height as me. Like, when I held it up, it was, I think like a couple, I don't know if it was a couple inches or 1 inch. It was up to somewhere on my forehead. So it's pretty big. Hello, coming on. Hello, Kimba Gaming. I also have a picture to show you guys because you couldn't see just how big it was from the video. So I also took a picture with a PAM for scale. So you can see how big it is. There's a PAM for scale. Yeah. You guys want to see my missile cosplay? Yeah. In case you didn't quite understand how big it was. But yeah, the blanket is really soft and really cute. It's kind of thin, but it's double layered and it's pretty warm. So I'm thinking that it'll be really nice to keep in my travel bag. So if I get cold on a plane, or if I get cold in like a hotel or something, I have this nice, familiar, comfy pillow blanket for whatever I need. I'm gonna tweet it. I'm gonna tweet my missile cosplay leader. It's missing one eye. It's because the fabric is folded, okay? Oh God, I didn't even notice. You could only see one. This makes it so much worse. Anyway, I thought it was a great photo to show the scale. If any of you guys were like interested in a missile blanket pillow, but you weren't sure what the size was, if you could see anything, I could not. I just held my phone up in front of me and like prayed for a miracle. This was a selfie. I dare say, for a selfie, considering I couldn't use my eyeballs, that's pretty damn good, okay? I got myself in the frame at least. But yeah, it's cute. It's cute. It's huge. Yeah, it's huge. That's all you need to know. Hello, Dorian Rain. It's very cute. I love it a lot. Let's go on to the next one. Oh my god, time is going by so quickly. How's it been an hour and a half? We didn't even get through everything yet! Let me see. Yeah, it's like roughly a PAM in size. Slightly smaller, but like roughly. Oh, the next one's really exciting! I might take a singing break after this one. Cause I know I've been hyping up a concert that I've been working on like crazy. But there is a reason. So, I'm working on a concert. The trailer actually is anticipated to come out on Sunday! So, it's very, very soon. It's coming. It's coming so fast. And if you guys are familiar at all with Sound Horizon, this is going to be, it's going to be, oh god, my PC is not responding. Oh, now it's responding. There's an album called Elysian by Sound Horizon that is having its 20th anniversary, in just a few days. Its 20th anniversary of the album release is on the 13th, and I've been working on a full album cover of this for 2 years. There's been a lot of delays outside of my control, but I finally have everything, so I'm trying to kick my butt in gear and make it come out for once. It's basically an hour-long music video. Like, I decided it's not my regular concert style. There's full editing, there's effects, there's like cutting between angles and stuff. I wanted it to play out like a musical. Yeah, Roka's there! That's one of the reasons I haven't released it. I wanted to make sure that we had an update that Roka was doing okay first. I didn't feel right releasing the project when I knew Roka had recorded for it, when we hadn't heard anything. It felt wrong to me. I wanted the first update, like, regarding her to come from her directly, so that we knew that she'd be okay. But, now that she's given everyone an update that she's recovering, I feel a lot more comfortable releasing it. So, yeah. It's been in the works for 2 years. It was originally going to come out in November, but it didn't work out. And then it was going to come out in February, but we hadn't had an update on Roka yet, so I was not at all comfortable releasing it, and I made the executive decision to postpone. And now that we at least know what the situation is, I'm very happy that it's coming soon. Yeah, look forward to the trailer on Sunday. I put a lot of work into it. I'm really excited. As I said, it's gonna be, I'm actually mixing it fully too. It's not live singing, it's gonna be full mix. It's crazy. I've never put so much effort into anything in my life. And I got this custom art for it by 3PM Draw, who does all my stickers. And for what we have here, the cast is going to be Roka, and Noriboshi Ariel, Yumemi, Enva, Majiru, me, Kogane Ritsu, Hiragiyu, Hiyori Mokami, Crazy Ollie, Umi Kyoku, and Lane Blanc. And I'm really, really excited. And the next video actually relates to it because it is a novel version of the musical. And I'm really excited about this because I actually have the second volume in the novel series, but I never had the first volume because I didn't buy it for some reason when I bought the other one. I think it's because the other one had my favorite song on the cover, like from it, and I was like, I don't want to buy two, that's expensive, so I bought one. But now I'm like, shit, well, I want both. I think it would make me appreciate everything a lot more. Yeah, the cover's really nice. Trust me, there's a lot more color. It's more saturated in real life. But, yeah, I'm excited! This one has all the other songs in it, and it's the first half of the musical. So I'm gonna actually start using it to practice. We have a Sound Horizon. And Revo! You know how it says Revo on it? He is the guy that composed Guren no Yumiya, like the guy that composed da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Linked Horizon was a spin-off of Sound Horizon, so in case you're wondering who he is, and why the music is good as shit. Elysian is gonna be the concert. I'm excited. And you can tell the book is really nice quality too. The back is like a creepier version of the front cover, but like flipped upside down, and the little girl is making an evil grin instead. I love her. I'll be playing her in the musical, yeah. But yeah, it has some nice colored like inserts as well. It's not a manga though, it's straight up a novel. I've been really wanting to actually read a novel for Japanese practice because I think I'm at the point where that's what I need to do to learn more kanji. Like have a dictionary with me, tough it out, maybe read a page of a day and look up things I don't know in a dictionary. I'm at the point where practice is hard because like I have no choice but to sit and read stuff above my level, or I'm not going to progress. So something like this, that's a story I love so much, but don't have the lore from because it's so convoluted and obscure and like hard to find information. I can finally sink my teeth into the lore with this, and it's really exciting. Nikke Senpai's gifts, yeah! Only stuff on PlayAsia though, but I set up a thing so that you guys can if you want. And if there's anything too on PlayAsia website that you guys really, really want me to open on stream or you want me to have, if it's not on the list, you can always ask. The list is just stuff that stood out to me. But the first image is from one of the songs called Majo to Rafurense. It's about a witch and a young girl, La Frenzy, who's like, no matter what you do, you must remain pure. And then La Frenzy gets fucked! Literally. And it's basically the end of the world. I'm gonna have the whole thing subtitled, so yeah, you'll understand. Against your will, probably, but yeah, it's great. And then the second image here, this musical is gonna get me so fucking canceled. Anyway, the second is from Arc, which is the incest song. Ironically, not the worst song in the musical. We don't talk about Arc. Yeah, that's siblings. That's siblings. That one is actually the hardest to understand. So I don't have a lot of the lore. It's kind of like, from what I understand, there's like some scientific lab or something that's kind of like experimenting on both of the siblings and like messing with their memories. And also there's a cult. And also the siblings kiss at one point, but then one murders the other, and I don't know. I don't know, man! At least I thought they only kissed, but based on this book, I'm not so sure. But yeah, it's a really, really dark series. Oh, Lucas Kahana! But I'm really happy that I can have all the stories finally and like get through them. And that one is Baroque. That's the Yuri series. It's about a nun that falls in love with her classmate at an all-girls school. And then there's murder, because of course there's murder. So it is all in Japanese. I'm pointing at, you can't see it, but there is a bit of furigana. Once in a while for the really complicated stuff, because the writing style is really challenging. It's like formal, old-fashioned kind of. But there's also little stars on the pages. So my goal is once a day to start at a point and read until the next star, because I think that's like a scene change or something along those lines, or at least like a conversation change. So I feel like it would be much more manageable to, instead of trying to sit through and read like a chapter, even if I have trouble following it because I'm reading it so slowly, I can always reread it in the future and maybe pick up a bit more. But just reading it in those small bites, I'm hoping will be really good practice. Yeah, I had to take one glove off because, you know, flipping through is really, you can see me struggle with the glove. The art in it's really nice. Yeah. It's a really high quality book. Unfortunately, you guys can't buy it for yourself because I got the last one, bitches! But I'm really happy about it, so I took a very long video to show it off. Yeah, that! This is why I'm a little concerned. That's the siblings. I'm gonna be honest. The song didn't quite describe anything like that. What you got there, Obake? This is what I made you guys buy me. I'll explain, maid. I can't give you an explanation when I don't have one. Hello, learning the madness. But yeah, that's yep. That's also the siblings. One of them is bleeding out. Great book. Even though I haven't read it yet, great book. Just in general, I'm really excited to read it. There's way worse stuff in it than this. A lot of it's implied though, like this. I am genuinely a bit worried it's gonna get me canceled. I hope people understand that dark content is not like reality. It's really fucked. Like there's stuff in it that would be very uncomfortable crimes. And it's not meant to be like badass or anything. It's meant to be fucked up. And I hope people take that when they listen to it and enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, I'm excited to read it and finally understand. I was gonna get a picture of it together with the second volume, but unfortunately I couldn't find it. And by this point, like after I took so much time troubleshooting yesterday. By that point, it was like 8 in the morning or something, and I was like, I really need to fucking sleep. So I just kind of gave up and decided that I would not look for it. Thank you also, Magus, for the book! L1111. Let me see. What else have we got? A couple more. Oh, this one's another small video. That's good timing. So speaking of Ace Attorney, because we got another Ace Attorney package earlier. This was actually one of the first gifted things that was ever sent, but it arrived in time. Thank you, Vongala, for the Apollo Justice Trilogy! I know I already have a digital copy. You can tell I'm excited. I never got to collect the physical copy of Dual Destinies or Spirit of Justice because they never came out physical in the West, and it made me so happy that I finally have one, like of those two. Yeah. I finally have physical copies of those two for preservation because I already had Apollo Justice, but like I didn't have the other two. And I had to pass on it when it released because there was a lot of things demanding my money at the time, and I couldn't justify it. So I'm happy. I wanted to show you guys like the game case and stuff. Yeah. There's nothing else to this one really. It's just you can see the game case. And I was pointing at too, I like how there's no manual, but the insert does have instructions on like what the buttons do and how to play. And I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah. Thank you for the Ace Attorney. I appreciate the Ace Attorney every time there's an Ace Attorney. And speaking of Ace Attorney, the next thing is also Ace Attorney. Thank you, Jan Kibo, for the next one. This video, I had to cut a section out because it was too dangerous. I'm sorry I can't show myself opening the box. You get to see Edgeworth naked without his packaging. His packaging was extremely dangerous. I had to throw that shit away. I couldn't film it. But yeah, we have Pixel Edgeworth! He's very... My first instinct was, I need to squish his face. If you've ever wanted to punt Edgeworth or squish his face, this is the perfect version. You can now punt him. Also, he has Phoenix hair for some reason, which I don't mind, but I thought it was kind of cool. The package is dangerous. Yeah! Shut up! It was shiny, okay? But yeah, they gave him a butt. They gave him a butt crack. I don't know why they like went out of their way to give him a butt crack, but they did. And it amused me way too much. Your autopsy report is outdated. Yeah, death by Edgeworth's dangerous package would have happened if I hadn't pre-recorded this. I'm just like flinging him around because his tag is stuck to the box. I think I'm gonna leave him on it though because it helps him sit down real nice. I'll just leave his butt like sewed down into the box. It's fine. It's really high quality though. I was impressed. I thought this guy would be a little bit bigger, but I think it's kind of better the way it worked out because I don't have a lot of space necessarily. I'm gonna clean out some more space to keep some of this stuff, but it's good size because then it allows me more space for more things. But yeah, I'm excited. Ass Attorney. This the actual game all along. Ass Attorney. That would be like, you know how in like JV there's always these really weird like Japanese porn parodies of everything? That would be the Japanese porn parody of Ace Attorney. Just Ass Attorney. But actually it wouldn't because in Japanese it's Gyakuten Saiban, but I mean, you know, it's close enough. Maybe if the director was a foreigner or something. Hello, Zanik. Space is good if you like collecting things. I do like collecting things a lot. I'm pretty bad at collecting things because I love to have so many things. And this is Small Edgeworth! I love him! And the next This one I know was anticipated. It was brought up in chat earlier. Don't worry, you didn't miss it. It's the Graha! Thank you, Shadow 10 is the one! I think that was Arcadra. But it's the Graha. He was really, I'm sorry the video is boring. I couldn't see. I literally had to cover my face with my other hand and use one hand because this disc is so fucking shiny. I've never seen something so shiny in my life. So it's just like slowly edges and Graha. Tries to feel for the stand. But yeah, it's really nice. I like the stand that you put him on. It's very high quality. That's why the thumbs up. I was impressed. Also, I was impressed that I hopefully managed to safely put him there. And the only thing I don't like about it, which is regular for acrylic standees that I don't like, is that the back is just white. I will also say, the main thing I don't like about acrylic standees, I like them, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have added this if I didn't want it. But compared to figures, I feel like it's kind of a crime that they're often sold the same price as cheap figures. When, like, Pop-Up Parade versus standee, it's not that much in the difference. And I genuinely feel like standees should go for more like $5 or something. Just because they're so cheap to make. And it's not a figure, it's like a flat surface. Like, I like it, but I feel like they shouldn't be a lot of money. You know? They just kind of feel like a scam for what you pay, but I didn't pay, so I'm happy. I have a Graha. I would buy more if they had Emmerich. It's really nice, though. Out of every acrylic stand I've ever had, I will say it's the nicest quality one I've seen. The bottom of it is also an Endwalker stand, but it's black instead of red. But I could not show you the black stand because it was a fucking mirror. It was way worse than the red side. It was so bad. It might as well have been straight up a mirror at that point. And I was like, no way am I turning this over on stream. So, just trust me. It's dual-sided. It's just dangerous. The writing is reversed though, so I don't think you're supposed to use the other side, but it's kind of nice. You got a sticker on the back of your phone case? Nice! I really like this design of Graha, so I'm excited to see him again. I really like it. I like the clock type look too. I feel like it's gonna have something to do with the 12. I'm excited to find out what it means. When I play Endwalker, I'm gonna have to put him on my desk. It's so cute! You go to Japan now and the amount of standees you see in stores as opposed to unique cool merch is sad. Yeah. I feel like otaku stores have gone downhill in the past 10 years in that way. I think it's good because they're easier to store though. Like if you want to rotate what's on display, you can flatten a bunch of standees and store them in a box much easier than a bunch of figures. There's pros and cons. For me, I just think figures feel more like substantial, but there are benefits to standees. I like both. I do have some standees. I like to buy VTuber standees of like people I want to support. Yeah. I'm just not as into like buying every standee. Like Ace Attorney released standees, for example, I don't think I'd buy them. But Graha is one of my like ultimate husbands, so I needed that. I needed Graha. I was like, okay, yeah, that's necessary. He won over like Ace Attorney. Okay, listen. Let me see. Just realized it's pre-recorded. Yeah, unfortunately. I had to for safety. Packages are scary. Also, the boxes, you know, have the warehouse address and shit on them, so... I can't show those. The HANDCAM is not frozen. Look, see? It's fine. It's fine. Well, yeah, thank you. I love this standee. I'm excited to see what the reference is later. We do have one more video, but it's quite a bit longer. So, the last one. Also, hello, Waffle Guy. The last one, I did actually manage to grab, I'm just making sure I have the right version. I did manage to grab the Venus Vacation Prism Dead or Alive Special Collection box. So the one that comes with everything. Every single piece of additional collector merch. I will show you. This one is really fun, but the unboxing video is much longer, so I wanted to save it for last. If you want to see the hot women's, this is the one for you. So this box was a fucking beast. The box weighs more than my dog. Oh, it's okay. I think it weighed more than like both my dogs combined. This one was a little shiny, but I checked and it's fine. This is all the stuff it comes with. It's a little pricey. Like it's 200 and I think it was $223. So like it comes with a lot. I took it away to like take the plastic off though. I used a knife. That's what I'm reaching for, my knife. It has a shit ton of stuff in it. So this one takes a little while. But it's really nice. And some of the merch in it makes more sense to me than others. I'm gonna be honest, one of them I don't get it. Maybe you guys can fill me in. But it was a nice package. I really appreciate it. The quality of the stuff in this one was crazy good. My whole room from opening all this now smells like plastic film though. I need to like air it out. It's foul from all the plastic. It's like off-gassing all the packaging. Plastic love. It's not plastic love. It's plastic hate. Plastic hate. Plastic stinks. Plastic, what do you mean? Kenny's a pretty. What do you mean? Hello, Pa. So this is the first one. I thought you guys would want to see this one right away. So I have a confession to make. I have a confession to make. I've never actually felt a daki in my hands before. I've seen dakis, I've admired dakis, but I don't have one, and I've never had one, and I've never felt one randomly at a convention. So I didn't know what the fabric was like. Are they always really soft? Like, it was so soft to the touch. It was crazy. And the fabric felt really cool too, and I'm the type of person that feels like way too warm when I'm sleeping. It's like wrinkle resistant. It's some sort of knit. There's no wrinkles. It's just like thrown apart messy right now. There's no wrinkles. The fabric is really cool, and it's really soft. I got a good quality one. I guess some of them are shifted. I didn't think they would feel like this. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this alone, I can see people selling for like $50 or more. The quality is so fucking good. Don Smith in Frozen Madness. Cod One Silk. I don't think it's silk, but it kind of feels like maybe a mix of silk. Boss Daki collection has begun. Cake, if they all feel like this, I gotta find more to do. I'm gonna be honest, part of me was like, I don't want to use this. I have some shame. But after feeling it now, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I think it might actually help me sleep. It's really nice. Yeah, the print quality is really good. The fabric feels great. I'm really happy with it. Just wait till you see the rest of it. Hello, Authentic Inari Fox. I'll show it to you guys. It's the daki. Oh wait, I can actually confirm the size of the daki it's bigger than me. It is. I mean, the print of her face and her limbs and stuff is kind of small, but the actual pillowcase itself is bigger than me. Not by a lot, but I held it up and it was like slightly over my head. So it would actually be a good body pillow. I've been wrapping myself into like a ball, like sideways fetal position, to use a regular pillow as a body pillow. I'll have like my head and my knees and my arms all wrapped around it, but I have to curl into like the tightest fucking ball. So I actually might use this one because it's a good size. But yeah, you can see that the print is really nice. I think she's fucking wearing the hot grandma outfit. No! It's the horny grandma outfit! Why? I don't know why I just realized that's the outfit. She's the only one that looks good in it, to be fair, but that is the slutty grandma outfit. Oh my god. That's not based. I was flipping it over so you guys could see the other side. If you're a feet bro, you know, feet bros are winning with this one. There's a lot of detail put into those feet that I wish wasn't. Also, thigh bros are also winning though. So you know, I can't complain because thigh bro, I can understand. Sniff. I'm not gonna sniff the docket. It smells like new plastic smell. I'm not gonna smell it. It's nasty. And here's the other side. There's feet on both sides. Unfortunately, you can't escape the toes, no matter what. This side was a little more spicy. This side is the one that makes me not so sure I wanted to use this in case people ever see it. But also, it's so soft. It's like if you're sleeping on an actual thigh level soft, like man. But yeah, this is what's on the other side. If you're, I had to make sure it was straight so you could see the view. You know, I had to smooth it out. If you're interested in the limited edition, if you got money to burn, and if you've been wondering about the docky quality, I can vouch. I can vouch so hard that it's actually so good. I was really surprised by it. Not so grandma on that side, says you. I mean, it could still be slutty grandma. You don't know, it's really slutty grandma. I'm sure there's at least one grandma out there who'd wear that. There's a lot of pauses in this one because I have to like go back and open other stuff with a knife, but I definitely wanted to show you guys opening this as well with the gifts because I thought you would appreciate all the pieces that came with it. Just an excuse prepared for when someone sees that side. Just have an excuse. What excuse? There's no excuse! Also, there's a desk mat. You can tell that my webcam kind of fucked up the colors pretty bad on this one. But it looks really nice. I have an abundance of desk mats, so I don't think I'm gonna probably use this one necessarily. It has good grippy material on the bottom. As you can see, it's not like sliding around or anything. Pretty good quality. I like to use my PAM desk mat. And I have an Ace Attorney one that I use at other times, so I don't need it personally, but it is quite nice. I appreciate the Tamaki though. I like that they give a back view of Tamaki as your shoulder blades. That's nice. There's no gifts I can't show on cam. I only add things to my list that I can share with you guys. Otherwise, it wouldn't feel worth it to me. I don't want free stuff if we can't share the experience. Unless you guys want me to open it with a sensor or something crazy. I don't know. And this is the inner box. So, believe it or not, there was another giganto box inside the box. But this one's all decorated, so you can put it on your shelf. It's massive. Like, this is bigger than, like, an encyclopedia. This is not game case size. I cannot put into words how big this is. It's huge! Yeah, it does look really nice. My desk is big enough for a desk mat, just barely. It covers, like, most of it, I'm gonna be honest. I had to show the 18 plus. Just in case you buy it and you don't want people seeing it, you know it's there. This is the inside as well. I showed that and then realized there's a code that I probably shouldn't share. Luckily, it's blurry enough that I don't think it matters. I whipped it away. I was like, oh, that's no good. You can see how big the box is because when I show it like that, you can see it compared to the game case. It's massive. It's like a big box PC. No, it's bigger than that. It's like a board game size. Like a big board game, like Monopoly. And there's some more stuff inside that. It's not just the game. There was some stuff underneath it. Yeah. I was wondering if the limited edition would be worth the like $234, because that's kind of crazy. So I did want to double check before going through it. It's crazy. Also, Daisy! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Let me give you a shout out on Twitch. I hope your stream was great. I saw you were streaming when I went on to start streaming on Twitch. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for sending everyone over. Give me one sec. Right now, we're going through and unboxing a bunch of stuff that was sent by viewers, as well as some stuff that I just maybe swiped from the warehouse. There is a QR code as well if anyone wants to send anything else for me to unbox in the future. Any new upcoming PAM merch? Well, there's the new one that just came out. It's up for pre-order right now. You can get the Obake PAM Switch 2 decals! So if you plan on ordering a Switch 2 and you can't get like a limited edition or whatever, 'cause I don't think there are any yet, you can actually get these and you can decorate your whole Switch 2 like me, and it's like you have your own special limited edition, but for like 20 bucks. So it's a much better deal. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you! We're actually wrapping up kind of soon, but first we're unboxing the limited collector's edition of Venus Vacation Prism. There's a couple more items inside it that I want to show you guys. Yeah, it's a DIY limited edition. Yeah. Anyway, I'll show you guys what was inside the box underneath the game case after showing you the game itself. One of the merch in here, I've never seen anything like it, and I don't get it. I can't tell if it's something really horny or if it's just weird. I might need you guys to help me out in case there's something I'm not aware of. Well, this is the game case. You know, the same key art that you see in a lot of places, of course, would be on the game case. And the big 18+ warning sign. All the cute girls on the back. What's in the box? The main mystery of life, true. Very horny and just weird are not exclusive to each other. They actually often go along together. Pretty often. This also had a code inside. I don't know what it was for, though, because I already have her outfit, so I don't know. Yeah. The collector's edition is quite satisfying. And here is the disc itself, if you want to see it. Also has all the girls on it. Surprised the game came with a bunch of chibi stickers. Yeah! There's a special one that came with Dead or Alive, too. Game is super tame for an 18+ rating. No, I actually agree, Soki. Other than some of the outfits, most of the game could be 16+ easily. Some of the outfits, I can understand why it might have pushed the lines. But it's not a hard 18+. It's like a gentle 18+. So, the exercises and stuff maybe push the lines a bit. But the vibes of the game overall are really chill. The vibes aren't that horny. Like, the game can be horny if you play it that way, but it's really chill. There was this, I couldn't figure out, it was getting stuck to my gloves, so I had to take one off. There's like this weird tissue paper to protect it. It's some sort of poster, I think, but the material kind of feels like a flag. So I don't know, like a ribbon or a flag, but it's really big, and it's the same key art. I've never seen this kind of poster before. It was too big to show the whole thing, but you know, you've seen the key art before, so you know what it looks like. If you want that as like a big poster on your wall, it was massive. Fabric poster, yeah, it's a cloth poster, but I've never seen cloth posters with this material before. It was a really unique material. The shininess of the skin from exercising just put it over the line. I would say it's more because you can zoom in on certain parts and certain outfits, probably. The fact that it's not discouraged might have been it. This is the thing I need your guys' help. I need to know what the fuck this is. It's a pillow, but it's like egg-shaped? Like, why is it egg-shaped? Is this some sort of like weird horny thing that I'm not aware of? Why is there an egg pillow? Is this something oh wait, no, never mind. This was first. This was first. There's a gravure photo book. And this one, it's basically just an entire book of spicy art. I opened it to Atomiki, to show you Atomiki. And then I was like, I should show at least one more. I can't show the whole book, obviously, but it's basically just like spicy photo shoots. The book, it's all swimsuit shots, I'm pretty sure. Actually, there might be some others as well, but it's all pretty spicy shots and high quality renders. So it is actually quite a nice book if you want to flip through and look. How many orb face photos? Sadly, none. I also got that one for you guys to see. A very quick preview. And then there's the egg pillow. I need your guys' help with figuring out what the fuck the egg pillow is. You'll see. I don't know why. I get that it's a pillow. But why? Why would you make a small... Why? some sort of thing that I'm like blissfully unaware of? Why is it an egg? Why not, Hattori? That's a fair point. Why not? To bury my face into. My face isn't shaped like an egg. What do you mean? But it's literally just shaped like an egg, and I don't know what it was about it, but it made it look so punchable. Is this like a normal merch thing? Has anyone else made egg pillows before? Like, just why? Just why? A pillow to simulate thigh resting, but it's not even thick. Thighs are way thicker than this. It's like a tiny little thin egg plushie. I don't get it. Why? You've never seen it. Okay, so it's not just me. You've seen this before. Where? If you figure it out in iFox, you have to tell me. I need to figure out why it's a fucking egg. I don't get it. What? And it's very squishable. Like I wanted to squish it and like beat it up. It's double-sided. There's also anatomy. I don't know why it just gave me the urge to punch it so much. I just wanted to like knead it and beat it up. It's like you know, I really went at it. It looks so punchable. Yeah, it's good for stress relief, but I don't actually know what the point of it is. Yeah. A stress ball, I guess. Like a stress ball, but you punch it. I guess. Yeah. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun to do one of these every 2 months or so, and then we can go over everything that came in the middle. That is everything that's arrived so far, though, I'm afraid. So we don't have anything else to unbox today. But some stuff that I do have that we're still waiting to have shipped. There's a Uni figure, Modernia figure, and Neon Nendo, Final Fantasy bowl, and Laporte playing cards, the scent of Simon Blackwell. I got his jail cell room scent. We can rate his scent on stream. And we have a new Sound Horizon CD, and we have Urban Myth Dissolution Center, and then that visual novel that looks a lot like Nikke. There's a Doro figure, a Chocobo mug, Keki's delivery service, cooking book. We're still waiting for all of those to arrive. I said 2 hours and nailed the timing. Yeah, I didn't think we'd actually get so close to when I intended. That's kind of crazy, but yeah, I want to try to do one of these every couple months. And remember, shipping is only $80 right now. So, if you have anything on the website that you've been eyeing and you want to grab, please keep an eye out. And grab it before April 30th so you can get free shipping a bit cheaper if you don't want to spend $100. The Nikke art book did arrive. We looked at it earlier in the video. But yeah, some stuff hasn't arrived yet. That's why it's not here. I don't have the QR code on every stream because it takes up a lot of space. I usually have it up on Nikke, and sometimes chatting streams like this. But I do always have it up on Twitch. So if you ever want to find it, you can find it on the Twitch side. Yeah. Still some kinks to be nailed out, but hopefully opening it up to some more people very soon. And then opening it publicly. Free shipping is $80 orders. Shipping isn't $80 though. Yeah! Did I word that badly? Thank you, Hardy, if I'm too tired and messed up the wording. Yeah, shipping is not $80. It's the order. Just get one Switch 2 game and you're golden. Yeah, I did. Oh. What a deal! Pay $80 for shipping no matter what. Wow. I think in my brain I'm thinking $80 shipping, and that means that the order is 80, but it's not quite what it means when the words come out like that, is it? Thank you though! Thank you for all the gifts so far. We have a bunch that we're waiting on as well. And as I I said, I just kind of add things that stick out to me. If there's anything that you guys ever want to see me unbox, or if you want to curse me with, or you think I would like, feel free to shout them out on Discord or wherever, and I can consider adding them to the list. I just kind of go through on occasion and pick out stuff that I would like, but the unboxing streams are also for you, so I'm down to add stuff to it. I'm trying to work out some of the things, so any feedback on it too is really appreciated. If you guys ever have any, I can always put suggestions forward, because it's still a new thing that we have, but I'm feeling optimistic that it's working pretty well so far. Unbox all the Nikke items in the store. That's a lot of money. I do have a bunch of Nikke stuff on the way though, don't worry. I do love the Nikke art book. It's really high quality. Wow, that's really nice. But yeah, this was mostly a 4th anniversary gift, so I'm really happy. But yeah, I'm going to go. I'm not going to raid my waiting room, but we are going to be catching up on the main story of Nikke in just under 2 hours. So make sure to go find that stream and pull up the waiting room if you want to go. I am in a concert that's happening on someone else's channel right now, so I'm going to be raiding into their channel, so you can watch that in the meantime. You enjoyed the unboxing? I'm glad! I was a little worried about the video quality, that it might kind of ruin it. If this works, I can easily keep this video quality. I want to up the quality of the lighting and stuff, but I don't know how to do that without the reflections being too powerful. So it's the best I could get for now, but we can only improve from here, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing stuff. I enjoy unboxing stuff. Maybe I'll try to swipe like a Hakuoki physical for next time, and we can show off the 6 shirtless standees! And hope they're not as shiny as Graha, but anyway. I will be playing Mudfish next week. I'll be playing chapter 36 today, which I guess means I'm technically not caught up, but listen. Let me have this, okay? I'm gonna go send off some raids, so let me put my links in chat real quick. And next time, I'll make sure not to have the gifting overlay covered when someone sends something. I'm sorry, I put the YouTube video in front of it. I'm so sorry. Man. Twitter, Discord, YouTube, music, and Point Asia. Okay! These are all ready to go. I am going to send my reads. I'll see you guys later, and we can do another unboxing. What is it now? April? How about mid-July? Mid-July, we can do another one. Sound good? Hopefully some more of the stuff will arrive that's in like in shipping limbo. Hopefully some more will come out by then, and then mid-July we can do another one. Worst case, if it ends up being one where there's not a lot to, I can come out with some sort of like craft or something to do, and we can just have a HANDCAM, have some fun. Also, just to say, Cindy and McLaren and V, I will see you guys soon. Hopefully I get even bigger boxes. Freak video gamers! Some of them already didn't fit in my space! I have to tweet my missile cosplay. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for the gifts and for the unboxing. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, and I wanted to make sure that I could give back to you guys for the gifts by like sharing it all. So I'm had a fun time. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay. Let me find someone to raid on Twitch, and then we'll raid the concert on the YouTube side. Streaming concert, so I think I'll read into Australia is doing a 5K Anisong karaoke celebration. I'm gonna send you guys to Australia, and then on YouTube I'll send you guys to Coyote's concert. I should put a lot of work into it. And you'll be able to see me performing in one of the songs as well. And then we'll be back in a couple hours with some Nikke! Some late night Friday Nikke. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys to Australia. Make sure to read the rules so you don't say anything that'll be weird. And I will send you guys to the concert on the YouTube side. Give me a minute. Alright. Hold on, let me see the YouTube side. Let me find the content. Alright, let me read Hakuoki's concert on the YouTube side. It's a delayed April Fool's concert where we're singing and playing a bunch of really bad songs. So I put Nikke off because I knew I'd have to overlap with this because I was supposed to do these streams yesterday, but it didn't work out. And now that I have to do them on Friday, I didn't want to overlap with this because she worked so hard on it. So I'm gonna rate it in the meantime. Please read the rules to make sure you don't say anything that would be weird. And I am going to read into the first song, I think. Let me see. Oh no, why can't I rate it? Hold on. It's not showing up as an option. Oh, there we go. Alright. I'm gonna send you guys to the stream.